Every evening, Mama Ifioma still lit the kerosene lamp and placed it beside the door. But now, she lit it for two reasons. For the son she lost, and for the child fate had sent to her. The lamp's soft glow seemed to warm the house in a way her heart had forgotten. Sometimes she would catch Chigazi staring at it, his eyes reflecting the flickering flame. One night he asked in a tiny voice, "Mama, why do you light this every day?" She touched the lamp gently, her fingers trembling slightly. "I light it for someone I love," she whispered. "And now, I light it for you too." Chigazi blinked quickly, hiding tears he didn't want her to see. Children like him were used to pretending they were stronger than their small bodies allowed. Mama Ifioma reached out and brushed his cheek. "You are safe here, my son." In that moment, the house felt full again, not the same fullness as before, but a new kind, shaped from broken pieces gently held together. Healing is never a straight road. Some nights, when the darkness pressed too hard, memories of Onidima returned so sharply that Mama Ifioma felt them like fresh wounds. She would wake up shaking, drenched in sweat, calling out his name. One of those nights, Chigazi heard her crying. He crept quietly to her room and stood by the doorway, unsure if he should enter. "Mama, are you okay?" he whispered. She wiped her tears quickly, embarrassed. "Yes, my son. Go back to sleep." But he didn't move. He walked to her slowly, like a frightened kitten, and sat beside her on the bed. "Mama, sometimes I dream of my mother too," he whispered. "And I cry. But nobody hears me." Her heart clenched. She looked at him properly for the first time, not as a boy she was helping, but as someone who carried his own silent pain. "Come," she said softly, opening her arms. He hesitated only for a second, then leaned into her. His thin body trembled. This time, she held him the way she used to hold her own son when he was scared. Two wounded hearts, learning to heal by sharing the weight. One warm afternoon, while sweeping the compound, she found Chigazi drawing on the ground with a small stick. He had written something in the red dust. "ONYE." Before she could ask, he quickly wiped it away with his foot and forced a smile. "Nothing, Mama. Just playing." But she had seen enough. "Were you writing my son's name?" she asked gently. He froze. Then he nodded, eyes downcast. "I don't want you to forget him. I don't want you to stop loving him, because of me." Her broom fell from her hand. She knelt in front of him, lifting his chin so he could see her eyes clearly. "My son, listen to me," she whispered. "No heart becomes full by replacing love. It becomes full by expanding." He frowned softly, not understanding. She touched his cheek. "I did not stop loving Onidima, and I will not stop. But loving you does not remove him. It only adds." Tears spilled down his face, quiet, warm, grateful tears. Can I call you Mama?" he whispered. She pulled him into her arms. "You have called me Mama from the day you stepped into my compound." Weeks passed. The house no longer felt silent. Chigazi's footsteps filled the compound. His soft humming while sweeping the yard. His laughter when he chased the chickens. His curious questions when he helped her pound yam. She found herself smiling again. Not every day, but more than she expected. Even the neighbors noticed. One morning, her closest friend, Mama Nkechi, stopped by with fresh vegetables. She watched as Chigazi carefully washed cassava beside the well. "A child has entered your home again," Mama Nkechi said softly. "And with him, life has entered too." Mama Ifioma swallowed the lump in her throat. "It still hurts," she whispered. "Some days it hurts too much." "That is how love behaves," her friend replied. "It hurts. But it also heals." They sat together in silence, watching the boy who had unknowingly become a light in a home once swallowed by darkness. For the first time in a long while, Mama Ifioma felt something she thought she had lost forever. Hope. One evening, as rain began to fall gently, she stepped outside and looked up at the sky. Chigazi ran to join her, raising his small hands to feel the drops. Mama. Look. The rain is soft today. She nodded, tears mixing with the rain on her cheeks. Not tears of fresh grief, but tears of a heart breaking open in a gentler way. He is watching us, she whispered. My son. I feel it. Chigazi moved closer, slipping his hand into hers. And he is happy you are not alone, he whispered. She looked down at him and smiled, a real smile, tender and steady. No, she whispered. I am not alone anymore. The rain fell around them, washing the dust from the earth. And slowly, quietly, washing some of the dust from her heart too.